Hey everybody, welcome to the Hamakua Homestead. My name is Tiffany, and here on this channel, I'm taking you along for all of the adventures here on the ranch. Today is a nice, cool evening. I just got home from work and I've got some transplanting to do. And I think I'm gonna throw a few seeds too, but we'll see. But I wanted to show you guys what I've got going on in the garden. Right here, these are okra. We got 6 of these guys to sprout. And then these ones are cucumbers. I'm hoping to make a bunch of pickles. Yummy pickles. And last over here, we have some Lima beans, but they're not looking so good. I think that these little teeny ants are eating them. So I have 3 of these. I'm gonna get these guys out of here too. But since I have you guys up here already, I figured I would show you guys around. So when you first come through the greenhouse, you come through this beautiful purple door. And then these are the fruit trees that I need to be transplanting really soon. We've got some breadfruit, we've got avocados, lychee, and I think the largest one is a soursop tree. So those will need to go into the ground pretty soon. We have our chard, which I don't know why I planted chard because we don't eat it. And apparently pigs and chickens don't either. So anywho, won't be doing that again. Our lettuce has gone to seed. It has bolted. Hello, chicken. How are you? It's bolted, so that's going to be done pretty soon. New area. I have 1 lonely parsley, which is actually looking quite happy, and a couple of jalapeno plants. There's a nice red one back there. Ooh, peekaboo. And this, you guys, this is eggplant. There's a lot of white flies on here. I don't like that. This is eggplant. I just want to let you guys know if you want to ever experiment with having eggplant in the greenhouse, it doesn't work. They didn't get pollinated. There are 4 really, really beautiful eggplant plants here and not 1 single fruit. So those are going to come out. We'll use that space for something more productive. We've got a couple of tomatoes right here. I don't remember the variety, but when my friend gave them to me, I was really excited about it. Something fancy. But both of them seem to be doing very well. I'm gonna water here pretty soon. I'm looking a little droopy. Over here, we have a variety pack of different lettuces that I got from Baker's Creek. Yay. And they are looking pretty good. I'm excited. There's a bunch of different types in there. Lettuces and sprouts, I think. That looks like broccoli. Does that look like broccoli? I don't know. But anyways, this is our thyme. We have, in total, we have 4 thyme plants. This marigold has gotten gigantic. It's about 2 feet across. It's huge. I planted it in the greenhouse to try to protect the tomatoes from any little pests that come in, but I don't think it works. Not in this situation. Maybe I just didn't do it right. My tomato plants are not very happy. Got that band going on right there, and of course all the curling and stuff. These plants are about 10 feet tall, and they're on their way out. I have been able to harvest a few from these guys. They are Roma tomatoes. I'll take that one too. But they're on their way out. I'm gonna try again with a different variety. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab our sprouts and head down to the garden where I'm gonna plant them on our trellis. Well, at least the cucumbers anyway. Okay, so we have our seeds here. This trellis right here goes up in a whole arch I think I'm gonna go ahead and put our cucumbers on here. This cucumber I had planted a month, two months ago, and it was doing really, really well, but I think that I accidentally clipped it off at the top somehow, or I don't know, something happened. So it put out a good amount of cucumbers. We were able to make pickles with those. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. They are delicious. But I'm gonna go ahead and rip this guy out and plant the cucumbers out over here.
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown. Except soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time
we'll see about this little guy. I broke it.
You'd better start swimming, 'cause you're gonna sink like a stone, and the times they are a-changin'.
Because I got 6 sprouts, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 sprouts, so I'm gonna go ahead and put 3 on this side of the trellis and 3 on the other side.
Please get out a new one if you can lend a hand, and the times they are a-changin'.
Okay, we have our 3 on this side. Let's move over there.
Come writers and critics, prophesy with your pen. Keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. Don't speak too soon, the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who that is naming. And the losers now, someday
and there's our cucumbers. Let's move on. So I came over to this area to plant the okra, but I realized that almost all of these carrots are ready to pick. So I'm gonna grab these and see what they are and use this bed space for our new okra plants.
It will soon shake the windows, rattle your walls, and the times they are changing. The line is now drawn, the curse now is cast. Slow one today, he will someday be fast.
You guys, look at this carrot. It is huge. I broke the top off of it by accident. I don't want to get it out. It smells really good. I hope it's not bitter. I'm pretty happy with that. We have quite a few carrots. We can definitely make a meal out of it, maybe 2, probably 2. Either that or I will figure out how to preserve them in a different way, but that's pretty exciting. Okay, our carrots are inside. I'm gonna go ahead and plant the okra. I'm gonna put it right here, exactly where the carrots were from last time. Okay, now our okra and our cucumbers are planted. Last thing on our list is to go ahead and plant the lima beans. Now, I know that this is not the ideal situation to plant a lima bean, but they're looking so sad up there in the greenhouse. I think something was bothering them. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring them outside, water them really well, and hope for the best with this compost. We'll see. Well, that's that. I got everything planted. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything watered in, and I figured I'd just show you around while we're here, yeah? This is a basic overview of the backyard garden. It is on its way to being something really awesome. I'm excited about it. So, I planted some bush beans in these recycled containers, but they didn't pop up, so they'll be ready for something else. Those two are completely overgrown. This bed, I planted three different varieties in here a couple weeks ago, and almost nothing has popped up, so I think I'll go ahead and redo that guy. This one, that is our kale, which makes beautiful kale salad. Over here we have our, mostly a couple weeds, but sunflower sprouts. And this is our basil. I just whacked it back really hard not too long ago, so it's gonna come back and be a gigantic bush afterwards. Over here is where we just planted our okra. Gorgeous. And here's where we just planted our cucumber. These are extra bok choy that re-sprouted from last time. This guy doesn't look very impressive right now, but it is a Hawaiian chili pepper. They are so delicious. They are so hot. And this thing will come right back after I whacked it and be 6-7 feet tall once again. I'm looking forward to that. This is the backside of our kale and the other cucumbers we planted. This is where we just put our Lima beans. I am hoping that these little piles of compost amongst what's underneath the straw will do well by them, but it's a gamble. We'll see. The rest of what you see is all potatoes, baby red potatoes. I find that the bigger like russets don't do as well here in Hawaii. It's probably a bit too wet for them. So I'm giving these ones a try, and they are growing all along the entire bed. That is a very sad yellow dragon fruit. It is supposed to be green. There is nothing in this bed except for a piece of grass. And then over here we have our 3 lovely pineapples that are growing simply from planting the tops of pineapples that we used previously. These leeks are doing really good. I'm gonna have to replant some more pretty soon so we never run out. Oh, my sweetheart must have had some today for his lunch. I left all the compost right there for composting in place. A leftover bok choy. And these guys, these little guys are beefsteak tomatoes. I don't know why I put them there, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but they're growing. And our green onions. They're gorgeous. We got our couple of projects done for the evening, and I got to give you a little look around at what I'm working with and what I'm trying to improve on. So I thank you so much for joining us here today on the Hamakua Homestead. Be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. I will bring you more videos like this, more in the kitchen, canning, all kinds of stuff. I'll see you again soon.